I've already told you 90% of the TikToks you send me are ones I've already seen. Okay. Alright. I think I've got. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start.
Dear reader, allow me to introduce you to my book. Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary. You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told. In fact, its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself. It is in that way that my book is special. It is in that way that you are special. Without you, there is no story. Chapter 1. Normal isn't what it used to be. This is a story about change. Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines. Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn. His name is Luca Van Horn, and like you, dear reader, he's here for a reason. was Luca's closest friend. He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them. Rollo finally noticed the tears welling in his friend's eyes and the flowers on the grave.
Okay. Okie dokie then. I just, wanted to go through the dandelions. Apparently I needed to do that anyways. Okay.
Wonderful! I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book.
Okay.
That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna run back through...
Rollo looked to the side suspiciously.
Glad I'm not the only one that still says Wigsy now. Thank you for validating it. Neither do I. Damn, Rollo be relatable. Oh god. Anything I can interact with? The bush. And the bush. No.
Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude. Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch? There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines. They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing.
Okay.
Some of them can be found in this very house.
Well, you don't say. Just proceed to interact with everything. Okay, that was easy.
One of his father's old stethoscopes. Luca had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it. Not for years, though. Gran had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation. Since Gran had moved in, the house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric.
Sounds about right.
Just some dusty knickknacks. Luca paused at his parents' bedroom door. He just wasn't ready to go in yet. Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in. Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said.
Number one.
Gran's bed was undisturbed. Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into the night.
Why not?
Luca tossed on his favorite old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air. Gran's moving in meant that most of Luca's things had been crammed in the corner. Luca was somewhat annoyed by the situation. The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hutch. A pair of dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string. An array of prepared meals crowded the refrigerator, each labeled with the day of the week. Oh my, this is quite exciting. I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years. You'll recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier. Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for the dramatic. You are about to encounter your first turning point. There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word. Step forth, dear reader.
Okay.
A sturdy old wheelbarrow.
Yeah? That's it? That's all you gotta say? Okay.
Young Luca would spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother.
What? Typical kid.
She always enjoyed humoring him by feigning terror.
Yeah, typical stuff.
A beginner's guide to gardening laid open on the bench.
Do you need that, Grandma? You need a beginner's guide to gardening?
The less Gran knew, the better for everyone involved. We were just gonna go chill for the day. The best lies are built on truth. Easy. Impressive. You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess. That is the power of charms. A single word can change everything. I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle.
What now? Excuse me?
The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made.
Okay.
You can see the turning point, which has been revealed. At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches. Luckily for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate.
Okay.
It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things.
I love the artwork. It's so cute.
We were just gonna go ponder for the day. This was Luca's chance to sell his alibi. Nailed it.
Okay. Let's go back and. Nope, that's not what I wanted. What happened?
We were just gonna go hide for the day. when one is trying to hide something, they avoid literally using the word hide.
Isn't he like 12? 12 is too old for hide and seek, Grandma. What?
All's well that ends well.
Okay. Like, I mean, I guess that's bad.
We were just gonna go chill for the day. The best lies are built on truth. Easy.
Anyway. Yes. Stay out of trouble. Can't make any promises, Grandma. Ooh. Get into trouble with Rolo. Okay. I know I said you can't make any promises, but that's not what I meant with anything else that I might have trying to ignore those. Let's go.
The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring. A sort of natural barrier for the impatient. For a town that saw few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary. Chapter 2.
Okay.
Welcome to Beacon Pines. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established. Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered. Until the foul harvest and his sudden death. Whenever Luca saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
Oh, look at baby Luca. Look at that.
Luca opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait.
I don't know how Pickle's gonna play a factor here. Because,
Luca tied a shoestring to the hook.
yeah. You know, that's not what I thought he was gonna pick. But
What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
yeah, I don't know how fishing works. I'm four. Hey, let's go. Oh. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. Could have showed me how to do it, Dad. Jeez. Go get another shoestring, damn it. Let's try this.
Luca gently baited a feather onto the hook,
Oh, that is...
good for skimming the surface.
Okay. Let's try this again. Ah, jeez. Damn it. Okay.
Luca tied a shoestring to the hook. What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
Okay, let's try the shoestring. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, is that a boot? Hopefully in the pond, bro. Drift away. In the pond? I don't see a river connecting it. Luca, it's a boot. Calm down. Okay. Typical 4-year-old stuff. Okay, do I have to fish one more time? Oh, I guess I have to
Luca
catch.
gently baited a feather onto the hook, good for skimming the surface.
Okay, I guess I have to catch something with both of them. Hey, a rubber ducky! Let's go! Huh? Yeah. Okay. Now what?
Luca gently baited a feather, good for skimming the surface.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm done. Do I just... Okay. Cool. Okay. Not seeing anything else I can interact with. I guess we're gonna continue on with this. This looks like it violates OSHA.
long before Luca realized it was Rollo's way of keeping him occupied. Luca's winter coat decommissioned for the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
Okay. Oh.
Luca looked up at the satellite dish.
Okay.
Rollo nearly killed himself putting that up into the tree.
I believe it. Hey. Pretty good.
While it didn't turn the radio into an interstellar communicator, as he'd hoped, it did at least boost the signal enough to overhear truckers one town over.
Hey, that's pretty fun. Tune into the CB radios. That's pretty fun. I guess I'll have to roll Yeah, why not? Wish I could have explored the glowing house that I saw one time. Answers. Yeah, of course. Accidentally burned down the chicken coop. I mean, yeah. This is like, Phineas and Ferb. I'll be up for days, notification, and then... We're just going out this way. Okay. Why does he look so sad? Oh. Me. Anyways.
Luca could see the morning regulars nestled in their booths at the early bean.
This is Nelson.
This hatch could often be found near the fountain. Too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
That seems like foreshadowing. Yeah, that seems like foreshadowing. We're just going to, hey, no mind. What about you? Can I talk to you?
Holden Wilder ran the local paper of record, the Beacon Beacon.
That's a very creative name you got there, sir. Hold up, what does that say? The Beacon Beacon knows the news that needs knowing. Lord. Okay. Rolo ought to be careful poking around that part of town. You don't say. You don't say. Huh. Handling. Can I? Okay. I don't want to go. Can I go in anywhere? No, I can't go in there. I don't want to talk to them yet. That is not what they say at all, Piper. Somebody lied to you. Okay. You never do what you don't love, then... Huh? If you never do what you don't love, then you'll never work a day in your life. Oh, I think I kind of got it. I'm a little confused. Gotta love awful advice for a 12-year-old. Okay. What happens if I go down here? Oh, there's a person. Name's Bird? Are you a big fox? Or a fox of some kind? Kinda look like a fox. Listen, the little guy likes history, okay? Wait, ain't no reason for you to be a snarky adult. Oh. Okay. Cool. Like drums. Okay, anyways. You're a crocodile, right? Or are you just a dinosaur? You kind of look like a dinosaur. Yeah. Yeah. Shit, I'd buy fucking ice cream.
right. Rendezvous with Roxy. This is an important turning point. The first time where your charms will change the course of fate. And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal. Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms. Well, now I'm just rambling. Where were we?
Yeah. Gee. Okay. Umbrella. Yeah. I wish I understood what the foul harvest was. I need context.
Rolo froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles. Luca knew he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Why is he trying to like put Riz on the squirrel? He is. Jesus Christ. Shut down. Oh wait, there's something there. Go back. Oh. It's just a sign. Okay. Let's see. Newsstand. Oh, look at you. You're so cute. Oh my god. Look at you. Oh no. Oh no, he's so fucking cute. Look at you. Ah!
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
Heard some things. Yeah, I would hope so. Miss Bertelli's getting ready for the festival. Okay, she's not in. There's not much else here, I guess. Oh well. Whee. Going this way. Oh god. Okay. Place is looking a little worse.
Jeff's hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
Okay. Can I go in the library yet? No, it's closed. Okay.
A promise Gran regretted the second it was made.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe it. Alright, Mr. Nuncreed, you're kind of giving me weird vibes. You're giving me real sketch vibes. No, thank you. Can I go in your store? No? No? Not yet? Telephone
The
booth?
phone booth was brand new, part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative.
The heck does that mean?
It didn't see much use.
Yeah. I feel like the people of Beacon Pines don't really need phone booths. Oh, look at you. Are you a bunny rabbit? Are you a dog? I can't tell. You kind of look like a bunny rabbit. I'm not gonna lie. Joey. Maybe you're a kangaroo. That's what I was gonna say. I too want to be left alone. Weak wood. Where you step. No bug crunching. Got it. Okay. Sure. There's a beehive here.
Luca peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
Aw. No bees? Alright. Should I go left? Or should I go right? or left? Oh.
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
It doesn't look that
The
good.
fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz. Luca often asked himself what Rollo would do, so that he could rule out that option.
Smart way to do it. I'm guessing Rollo would touch the fence, huh? Sure. Oh.
As sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section shut off. 2 bulbs remained.
Wait.
1 more to go.
Ah.
The fence's buzzing gave way to silence. Every kid in town knew the old Valentine Fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life. There was only one way to find out.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. These weird plants kinda giving me bad vibes. What are these plants? Anyways.
The hose emitted a subtle sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid. Luca thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better. The sound of footsteps grew louder.
Oh.
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground. Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light. This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself. But change is, after all, a dangerous animal. The end? I probably should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy, but don't let that discourage you. We will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it. From here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point. Now, let's try something different.
Okay. Let's go back to this one.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Okay.
Solomon Valentine. Current ward of and future successor to the Valentine fortune, huffed as he brushed off his pants.
Okay.
Solomon trifled a gesture toward the approaching heiress Valentine.
That's not what I thought the dog would look like at all. Damn, lady. Okay. We're not gonna talk. Oh, God almighty. Okay. Shut up, sir. You're weird and creepy. No shit, Sherlock. Okay, back to throwing berries. Okay, that's not where I was initially gonna throw that, but that'll work. Let's go.
As the glowing windows of the old warehouse came into view, Rollo began to bounce excitedly.
Yes, yes there was. I'm pretty sure your nose is itching from the stink of the dumpster. Okay. Squishy bag of squish. Gross. You're not Talkies? Oh man, every 12-year-old boy's wet dream. 12-year-old boys love. They God, they talk on walkie-talkies like they've been in Halo and COD. Gross. That kind of low-key looks like a body bag, bro.
The boy sat petrified under the weight of the bag. Rollo felt around at the large sack which burdened them. He snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag. Rollo held the badge up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster.
Oh. Oh, it is the body. Oh, I was right. Oh, God. Oh, Rollo, 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 my dear sweet Rollo. Yeah. Alright. You're panicking. Oh. Oh, God. Oh. Look at his face. Stick.
Lucas sat in the dark, tracking the sound of Rollo's footsteps as he ran. 1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rollo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted. 35, 36, 37. The thick stench made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's long enough. Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rollo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luca clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. Throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room, and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow. Chapter 3. Finding a friend. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence. Gran's brow furrowed. She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
Okay.
A faint electronic sound floated in the air. A pit formed in Luca's stomach. Luca's mouth felt dry. Luca could feel his heart beating in his throat.
Time to go to the library. I love these two already. My friend that suggested this game to me. He showed me little bits and pieces of it, so I kind of know a little bit, but not a lot. But he showed me these two, and your like first official introduction to it. I guess this one is technically the official, but I love these two. The light-haired one, love her. They're so fucking cute. Love them. Okay, so Beck's run off. I don't remember which way the library is. Isn't it this way? This way? No, but there's a new character here. Are you a little Yorkie? You're so cute.
We all know Beacon Pines is a great town. What you may not know is great towns grow from mighty roots. And that is why you cannot tell the story of Beacon Pines without telling the story of one Sharper Valentine. Young Sharper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow. In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky for us, he decided to grow that vision here, in Beacon Pines. And how does one grow a better tomorrow? With fertilizer, of course. Valentine's Fertilizer Company became the lifeblood of a town yearning for purpose. But then tragedy struck, a scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident which took Sharper away from us far too soon. To this day, we struggle to pick up the pieces. But one foul harvest isn't enough to stop the people of Beacon Pines. The spirit of Sharper Valentine lives on. It lives in the hearts of everyone with a dream for a better tomorrow. Together, we will follow his example and grow a bountiful future. Paid for by the Valentine family and the Valentine Fertilizer Company Remembrance Fund.
Okay. I gave a little bit of insight to that foul harvest thing. Yes, it was. It was interesting. Slightly. Libraries this way. I don't remember. There it is.
Kato volunteered at the library during the summers.
Is that a penguin?
He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject, making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge. If you were to ask Kato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing. Kato was lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title, Introduction to Melitology.
What the hell is that? Wait. Okay, I'm gonna Google melitology. I'm curious. Melitology. branch of entomology concerning the scientific study of bees. Aw, I love bees. Okay, I was curious. Oh, look at you. You're so cute.
He gestured to the shelves.
Bees are pretty cool, I agree. Really? Underground tunnels. Interesting.
There were rarely any actual new additions. Simply a variety of existing content rotated into the front display each week. Oh, the cobs I've eaten. A salad-centric travel guide for the mildly adventurous.
Hey, I love salad.
Sally Seashore's simple succulent sundries.
What?
Luca brushed off a smudge of dust. Or maybe it was flour. 30 recipes so easy you'll doubt it's even edible.
What?
A peek behind the curtain. The methods and ruminations of Patrick C. Montesquieu.
Montesquieu.
One of the greatest acting minds of our time. By Patrick C. Montesquieu.
Okay. So, Chase. Cute.
The bottom corner shelf was a dusty array of thick science books. Only one binding was clean enough to read. Cellular Biology and the Chemistry of Mitosis.
Mitosis, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Boring, Luca. You need to fight, kid.
Mycological phosphorescence.
Say what now? My complete loss of interest. Okay.
The entire top level of the library was devoted to comics, most of which were Hank Atomic and the myriad of lesser revered spin-offs.
Nerd. Perused all library shelves. This is no branch. Okay. Oh, wait, is this Beck? Look at her.
Beck's family moved often, giving her little time to establish any real connections. She would tell you she prefers it that way. Luca shifted his feet uncomfortably. coin from her pocket.
What happens if I go this way? This is that Valentine estate. isn't
After
it?
the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured.
The
Yeah,
Valentine
Brick
mansion
Gates
loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
I'm gonna break down these walls. You can't keep me out. Nothing? Nothing? Rude. Um... I go this way. Right?
Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid. The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost. Luca watched as Beck dipped a broken tree branch into the goo. Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood. First small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals. As quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray. Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
I both know that ain't what happened.
Iggy took a step towards Luca, his sneer lit by the glowing puddle. Beck could see tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city, but a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought.
Time to bust out the. Gonna go strange.
Well, time to bust out the strange. Beck stared in silence, the only sign of life being the twitch of an eye. At the sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luca snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach. Iggy's clothes were drenched in the glowing ooze. Iggy's voice began to slur as he struggled to get up.
Taste just says yep the whole time, doesn't she? Are we supposed to chase him?
The person at the warehouse. This strange ooze and what it did to Iggy. Was Rollo caught up in all of this?
Okay. Let's see. I guess. There's not any other directions I can go, huh? Sounds suspicious to me.
Beck glanced toward Luca. Rollo was safe. A wave of relief washed over Luca. which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread. Gran is going to kill me.
Yeah.
If he hurried, he might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4.
Okay. I think I'm gonna call it here. Because my headphones are starting to hurt my ears.